wrong doggone title. I don't think I put General Hospital, but hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chess for General Hospital, August 20th, 2025. Hold on, y'all. I need to log in first to see if I titled this the right thing. I'm gonna log in on my laptop. That's gonna be faster. I don't know if I put the right thing, but yeah, this for General Hospital, y'all. What did y'all think of the episode? Let me know down below. Do y'all think that Martin will actually sign the statement? He telling Drew on tomorrow's episode that if he withdraw the investigation, then that's when he'll sign the statement. And I was like, no, don't sign it. They said something. Hey, Amy, how you doing today? They said something about Sonny and Michael get the upper hand, y'all. So we'll see. I'm assuming that maybe he won't actually sign a statement, or maybe it won't be enough. I don't know how many statements they had to have, but yeah, Drew over here. I said he was over here. She read off the doggone statement. Hold on. I don't think Martin would sign. Hey, how you doing today? I don't think Martin would sign the document. I don't think he will either, but we just gotta wait and see. They do say that Michael and Sonny get the upper hand, so I'm assuming that means that he don't sign it, or even if he do sign it, that it's not gonna matter. What was I about to say? I forgot now. What was it? It was something. Oh, his statement. His statement. What he said? He said he knocked me down to the ground. He said he would murder him or whatever. I said, wait a minute. Did he say that? I don't remember. Did he actually say that? I'm doing all right. How you doing today? I think I asked. I don't know. But yeah, he's like, he's gonna K-I-L-L me or whatever. I said, wait a minute. Did he knock him down to the ground? He just hit him in the face. I said, look, got me down myself. I don't remember that. I said, I don't remember that. I said, he over here lying and stuff. I said, that's all he do is lie. Then he threatening Martin and stuff like that. I was like, they gonna have to get him. It's about that time. They said some type of enzyme. That's what I was looking up on my laptop. If what's an example of enzyme? Look, I be looking to. Hold on. I was like, that's the mineral stuff, ain't it? That's the stuff. I was like, I wonder if he's trying to set up. Somebody said they think that Sidwell, it's about the money, that he laundering money, his money is dirty and stuff like that. So that's maybe why he wants to stop Maxie, or he wanted to stop Maxie. But yeah, on today's episode, let me see. I gotta hurry up before 3 something. On today's episode, we're gonna start with Alexis, Curtis, Stella. So basically, Curtis ends up getting Alexis to represent Stella, and she felt like it wasn't no need for that. He was just telling about the fraud and everything. She came in, she was like, there's no need for that because she didn't do nothing wrong. So Alexis was just asking her questions and stuff, trying to find out, what all this is about. So she ended up revealing that she actually did alter, I said test results. She actually did alter the dates up on the insurance stuff. Excuse me. And Alexis was like, by their definition, that's fraud. I said, right. I knew she had her sign something, but she making it seem like, oh, she didn't know about it and stuff like that. But then she was like, she felt like they needed the insurance and everything. So they got to asking her, how many people have she did that for? Did she say 7? I don't know. She said 7 or 9. Either way it goes, it's been a lot. So she definitely knew what she was doing. Then she mentioned that Martin was one of the people. So they started to put 2 and 2 together and realized that Drew may have found out some type of way. Because at first Stella was like, no, Martin wouldn't hurt her like that. And they was like, maybe she mentioned to him, not knowing that he would do what he did. Because the people said it came from somebody higher up. And I was like, yeah, exactly. And they said on tomorrow's episode, Curtis supposed to be, he's supposed to be upset or whatever. So I don't know if he gonna go looking for Drew or what. But I was like, yeah, it's too many. He don't upset too many people. Now he over here threatening Martin and stuff. I was like, they got to get rid of him some type of way. Some type of way he got to go. But yeah, let me see what's next. Lucas ends up saying that Maxie should be up by now. He was talking to Elizabeth and stuff like that. Lucas ends up updating Spinelli and Lulu. Spinelli was just upset and stuff like that. He said as soon as she wake up, he plans on proposing. I said, well, you better hurry up, because they saying Nathan's supposed to come back. Y'all. Now, I don't know how true it is, but that's the talk on social media. But yeah, what else? Mac wanted to know what was gonna happen. Nah, I said that all the way wrong. Mac wanted to know what happened. Max was healthy, and they were just questioning what could have happened. And I said, Lucas the only one so far. Isn't he the only one that mentioned that it could have been the cream? I was hoping that somebody grabbed that doggone cream before Sewell ends up getting it. But yeah, they haven't shown anybody grab it. They do have the video when she passed out. At first she was putting a little cream on and stuff. I was like, well, somebody better get it before he ends up doing something to make it seem like he hadn't done anything. But yeah, Lucas did say, I don't know if he said in her blood, that's where they found the enzyme. And Anna was saying, could it be possible that she had got poisoned? So I don't know if they finna get ready to question everybody and they gonna find out that she wanted to go to the police and then they gonna start to think Sonny did it or what. But I think it's been a long time for Sidwell to reveal himself or them to find out who he is, as well as who else? Drew. As well as Drew. Then also on tomorrow's episode, they said something about Nina finds out something and she ends up sharing it with Ava. I think that's what they said. Or I got it backwards, y'all. I don't know. And I was like, what she done found out? What else? Let me see. Drew gonna try to talk to Gio, talking about some it's nice to see how you living and moving and stuff since you're not around the Quartermains. He was like, look here, I ain't your friend. I don't like you either. Despite what's going on with me and my family, I don't like you either. Then Martin came and the way he was talking, I was like, I don't know, y'all. I don't think Martin gonna help. They started talking about the assault and stuff like that. He was like, you call that an assault? I said, exactly. He got hit one time. But they are saying that now, if you do something like that, it is assault. And they can sue you. And everything else. But what else? Let me see. Drew tells Martin about the assault charges. That's when he said, what assault? You saying, what Michael did is an assault? That's not enough or that serious for you to be trying to press charges. Then he's talking about the charges was thick because, he a congressman. So, Michael would do a lot of time in jail. And I said, he's so low down. I said, it wasn't enough for you to take the man's wife. You done took the man's wife. I know they said people can't be taken, but we gonna say he took the man's wife. He done seduced the man's wife or whatever. He done sit up here, try to turn his son against him. He done turned Willow against him. She still ain't realized fully like what he's capable of because she's still saying out her mouth that Michael this and Michael that. Now you trying to send him to jail. And then you stopped her from going to see him over there in Germany, too. And I was like, he, over here, he done cross Curtis. He done cross Stella. He done cross Sonny, Michael. Nina don't even count at this point. Carly, and everybody. He done cross everybody. And he ain't got that. Nobody done got him yet. What else? Let me see. Martin starts to realize, based on his conversation with Drew, that everything was strategic or whatever. He planned this entire thing. He just sitting up there proud of himself. Talking about so he think this will help him get Willow back and everything. I said, dude. I said, next thing you know, he'll be threatening her like, I know you the one who did it. If he don't get y'all think he'll do that? He done did everything else. Might as well. But yeah, lately they ain't been showing Willow though. I don't know when they're gonna show her again, but we'll see. Let me see. What else? Lulu ends up offering to talk to the kids for Spinella because he didn't know, what he was going to say. And, he was trying to get in there to see Mason. So she was like, she'll go do it. I was hoping that the knock at the door was Brooklyn. I was hoping that they got to tell the kids together. But no. Let me see. This went off. Let me click it. Okay, let's see. It's revealed that Stella actually did alter dates and stuff like that. So that's when Alexis tells her that that's considered fraud. Drew slipped up and mentioned Stella being investigated for fraud, and that's when Martin put two and two together and realized it was him. Drew ends up basically threatening him, saying that he can't afford to alienate him and stuff like that. I said, okay, all y'all need to join forces and just take him down at this point. Let me see what else. Let's see. Chase ends up coming in to the police station because Michael and them had came in. I didn't mention that part. I ain't even write it down. Martin, Diane, Sonny, and them all came to the police station. Basically, Michael wanted to volunteer information. That's when Chase came in. He said there were 9 witnesses or whatever, and they all gave a statement. They remember seeing Michael and Drew, have a heated discussion, but nobody remembered them, Michael punching him. Michael punching him. And I said, this is what you get. I wasn't expecting it, though. I thought they were going to say, yeah. I think Tracy said she ain't seen nothing. I think Tracy said she didn't see anything. And I was like, that's what you get. So he was like, not so fast or whatever, because Martin seen the whole thing. Talking about what he said, he was threatening him. He talking about he was going to KILL him and everything. He knocked him down to the ground. I was like, dude, you was still standing. Why he still standing? I don't know. Then when it first had happened, or after it happened, he was talking to, I'm assuming, Martin. He was talking to somebody. No, he was talking to Sidwell now. When he was like, I could have took him out. I could have took him down. I said, I thought you could have. Because he's supposed to be a what? Navy SEAL? But yeah, let's see. What else? I think they showed Spinelli just talking to Maxie, trying to get her to wake up and saying how she's irreplaceable. And he told her that, he's going to ask her to marry him or whatever. And I was waiting on her eyes to open. But it looked like they actually going to have her go into a coma, y'all. Emma was just talking to Gio about Maxie and the fact that she was babysitting and they was just bonding over that. She was saying how she's never seen Anna scared until now. What else? Mac and Cody was talking about Maxie and how she welcomed him into her family. Chase said no one remember Michael hitting Drew. We talked about that. Aubrey and Lulu ended up telling James about Maxie together, and she actually thanked her. Lulu actually thanked Aubrey for helping her, but I said if she stay there any longer, this gonna go sideways. They said on tomorrow's episode they rehashed the past. I don't know if that mean a bad thing or what, but yeah, that's what it say. And I was saying she need to go now. But what else? Let's see. Drew started to say, so nobody remember anything. That means Sonny paid him off. He accused Chase of lying and all this other stuff. And he was like, you accusing me of witness tampering? And everybody just took offense to that. And they were telling him about himself and stuff like that. I already said Lulu thanked Aubrey for helping. I already mentioned how Drew said that Martin could give his statement or whatever because he was right there. Lisa said Maxie could slip into a coma. Lucas said some sort of enzyme was found, and that's when Anna was questioning him about if Maxie could have been poisoned. And I'm hoping that somebody seen that doggone cream and they got it. I'm hoping they got it because it's time to go on now. Get these storylines out the way. The whole Sidwell thing, what his plan is. Somebody said they think that it's bigger than just the Maxie situation, but we'll see because I haven't seen anything about Sidwell. Let me see. I think the last thing was that Curtis realized that Drew set it all up. He realized that Drew set it all up, y'all. But that was it. That's all that happened. It was an okay episode. I'm ready for Drew to go down. I'm ready for Willow to get help, the help she need. What else? The Sidwell storyline. I want to know, was he the one who put the doggone bomb or whatever it was in that doggone house? And it was something else. I forgot the other thing I was waiting to see. I guess everybody find out about Joss. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Let me know your thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time.